Wednesday night. Uh-oh, got somebody. Got somebody.
Already got somebody hooked.
Got somebody on the line. Oh, wait a second.
Hook and reel. Yank it back.
Oh, we got a few. Hop on in here. Let's get this Wednesday night going.
Come join the Friday, baby.
Here we are.
We got much to cover from our over the week strength investigation on our little vacation this past week in Tennessee. We made a trip to Brushy Mountain State Penitentiary and checking over the evidence that we had an idea that we may have that we didn't check until we got home actually turned out to be very, very great evidence that we got. We got some really solid EVP work done that we actually do not do much of. You don't see us working with the EVP devices as much, but we are going to start trying more of that.
I think we do. Work. We do work with them. We just have a hard time going back over the information. Anyway, I'm Greg.
This Father.
Thank you all for hopping on. We appreciate it. What's up, Dylan? Somebody let us know. Type your name if you don't mind, because all Riley and I can see on the screen is just Facebook user. So if you're on Facebook, type your name at least the first time so we'll know. Then you can type first letter or something. We'll keep up with you.
Yeah.
We'll pull our phone up. But yeah, Tennessee was pretty good. Riley and I had a good time. We checked out Brushy Mountain State Penitentiary. I'm gonna try to add some pictures here as we get going. Hey, it's another Wednesday night. Golly, episode 31.
It's going by.
31. Wow.
Climbing up this state mountain.
Yeah, that was a steep mountain.
Yeah. Literally in Tennessee.
Trying to find add this window. I'm trying to add everybody so we start showing you guys a few pictures as we're going. We didn't make it to the witch cave. What's going on, Robin? We didn't make it to the witch cave. Seems like we run out of time, and we had some other personal things happening with the family while we were there. So there were 12 of us total, and we're all in the same house, 3 levels. And one of the people who went with us, one of our family members that went this time ended up getting COVID on the way down, and she had it and didn't know she had it. So that was Wednesday.
Yeah.
She had COVID on Thursday. Just like everything, it started spreading to the people that she rode with from North Carolina to Tennessee, which was Riley's grandma, and one of his aunts has it now, of course. So I guess we're lucky because out of the 12 so far, only 3 that we know of have ended up with the COVID, and it's bad COVID, of course. A little worse than the watered down kind that most people were getting last year, I think. Of course, Beba, grandma, she's a champ. She's already back, just about back to normal. She's tough. Tough.
She's tough as they're gonna get.
And Aunt Carolyn, I think she's doing better. Aunt Jennifer, sorry, Aunt Jennifer, she's it's got her down pretty good right now, but she'll come back. She's tough too.
Yeah.
My wife, she doesn't have COVID. She's tested, but she's got a nasty, I don't know, sinus infection or something. That just funny how she didn't have it until we come back. Hello, I don't know who you are. Type your name, but yeah. So anyway, we didn't make it to the witch cave. Last minute, time running out. People were getting sick, and we were like,
yeah.
Sunday morning, Saturday night, everybody started getting sick. We were like, you know what? We're rolling out tomorrow morning. So we left early, but we did make it to Brushy Mountain State Penitentiary, and it was all it was meant to be.
It was.
It was a good deal.
We're definitely going back.
Oh, what's up, Angel? How's it going, buddy? So we touched on it in the mountains last Wednesday night. We did our Wednesday night episode 30. We did it from Tennessee off the back deck. When we'd only been at the cabin we got for probably 30 minutes.
Yeah.
We got there quick enough to get that live. We won't go miss that Wednesday night live. It was short. Actually, yeah, that's right. Yeah, we did do it. We did. We did it on the deck. That's right. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did. Golly, man. Anyway, we got a short one in, and we're back tonight. So yeah. Anyway, I'll say it again. Thank y'all for hopping on. We ended up going over we did a lot of EVPs. So we went to Brushy Mountain. I'm gonna try to share the screen. I hope you guys can see it as good as it shows up on our side. Maybe y'all. Bucky, that's right.
Oh yeah.
David Bucky Hodges.
He said somebody in our group was like bugging the heck out of him about that Bucky.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to get the picture so it'll be as large as it can be for you guys. Let's see. It's the wrong way. There we go. All right. Riley, you short little joker. I can't even see you over here. Anyway, this is one heck of a prison bus. I guess it was for parades at one time. Actually, I think the man said they used it on site. They used this little bus on site. And you can see that bad boy's been around a while. So right on the front it says Death Row.
So I had to get my picture made in front of it.
Yeah, this is Riley and I standing in front of. We had just went through one of the main gate, actually the second main gate. We're fixing to roll up in here and make it happen. Things didn't exactly work out the way he and I wanted them to. We tried to schedule. They actually do Friday and Saturday nights. They have paranormal nights where you can take a paranormal tour. Starts at 9 p.m. and goes until 4 a.m. the next morning. So they give you a tour of the place and then they leave you. And there is some people around, but you get to go around anywhere you want. They tell you, give you some history on the place. Then they turn you loose. Come to find out, we went through the gate. I'll move a little further. Riley and I went through the gate. We had to check in. That was kind of neat. That picture there shows on the right side the cross sticking up over the wall. Just something about the cross looking over the wall, man. It made me, I don't know, it just seemed like a cool picture. If the S10 won't in the way, there were right many people touring this place. You can walk in and check it out. But man, it's a terrible place. It is a terrible place. I'm gonna lay it out. It's a terrible place. I would hate to know I was locked up there. But if you're lucky enough to have to be, you ain't nothing lucky about being in a jail cell here. But if you were on this front side, you'd be looking at the pretty view. There's a beautiful view at this place, but there's nothing pretty about it, right?
Yeah. Right.
So yeah. So come to find out, there's some information on this that we'll come back to this. Inside the gate, after you leave out the main building, if you check this out, does anybody know what this is? Give me a guess. What do you guys think this is? Come on. Don't be shy. Y'all let us know what you think this is, and we're going to tell you because we had no clue. We walked around this place. I actually thought it was just a place they tied somebody up if there wasn't a guard available or something. I had no clue. But there's some history on this place, and we did an EVP session, a stockade. We did an EVP session right in this area after we found out what happens here and where do people go after this. Let me pull up Facebook because I can't tell it right name. Hey, Ralph, how you doing?
Hey, I'm good, Father. I'm just letting you have at it.
Yeah, I know. Let's see. Oh, let me turn my volume down. I want to see who said that. Oh, David. Yeah, Stockade.
What's Stockade?
Hey, Susan. Good to have you tonight. So what this is, come to find out, this post is the old-fashioned whipping post.
Where you went to get your butt tore up.
This ain't like the one in school neither. So let me tell you, you see the shackles hanging off each end. It was big enough, so what they would do is tie a prisoner, hold his arms up, one in each, let's see, one in each cuff. I can't tell. I'm trying to point it out. But you see the two shackles hanging, one on each side. So they would tie him his back up against the post and handcuff him to those two hoops on that whipping post and commence to whooping his ass. And I'm pretty sure if he made it that far, he was doing something inside that prison he probably shouldn't have been doing.
Yeah.
And and come to find out, there were several people. I mean, it was a common thing for people to make it to that whipping post. But after you left that whipping post, if you didn't die after you left that whipping post, you went to the hole.
And we got a ton of activity in the hole out there.
So we did. We had to be careful. So, funny story for y'all. Riley and I go through the gate. We check in. We get inside the building, and we check in to a nice lady who's standing in there, and she lets us on in. We really didn't say anything, and I told Riley, I said, "Man, let's turn around. Let's go back in there. I need to ask that lady some questions about." Give me a little bit of history on this place, and does she know anything? I said, do you know anything about the paranormal? And are you interested? And anyway, so we make it back in there. We start talking to her, and she says, I know who y'all are.
Oh, God.
So I had a down south shirt on, and she said, I know who you are. I've seen y'all's lives, and I've heard about y'all. And I said, I told Riley, I said, oh my God, to be sure, in Tennessee, they ain't heard about us, little old us.
Yeah.
So we are, guys, with the name is spreading. I don't know if it's good or bad. She never said. But what she did tell us, I said, look, it ain't no joke. We're here. I said, we're here to check this place out. I said, we're going to investigate it. She said, I said, look, we come 7 hours, actually 8 hours to this place. 6 hours to Pigeon Forge. It was another hour and 45 minutes away past Knoxville, Tennessee to get to Brushy Mountain. I told her, I said, look, we come too far. I said, I tried to get us on a ghost tour at night and you were booked up. And she said, well, you're not. We don't allow any paranormal investigations during the day. Only you have to pay. You have to get this. You got to pay for a night investigation. And I was like, look, we drove 8 hours. We come to investigate this place. She said, well, if y'all two being y'all come that far, and I've watched you live, and we're trying to keep up with y'all, we're gonna let you go in here. We're gonna let y'all go in and investigate this place today. She said, just kind of stay off to the side if you can, away from the people, so people won't be scared and freak people out. So that's what we did. So anyway, that was a quick little story. So anyway, she said anyway, go anywhere in this place. It's haunted everywhere. She said there's always something going on, especially in the hole, out by the whipping post, cell block D, which ended up being the come to find out it was a lockdown. So after the hole, basically, I guess if you couldn't stay out of trouble in there and you're causing this disturbance, there's 20 cells or 25 cells in lockdown D. And you don't even hardly see no sunlight in that place.
Yeah, when we entered cell block D, that was when we went up them stairs and then went in the side of the building on it.
Yeah,
and all those cells were on our left.
Yeah,
that's when I started getting quiet and getting to myself because I had a horrible, horrible feeling come over me. I don't know if it was one of the
What's up, William?
One,
Hey, Haley. Hope you're feeling better.
one of the entities that may have been present, if it was one of them, it was what I'm thinking is what it was doing was showing me how they felt while they were there.
Yeah, he got when we walked in the door inside of cell. Actually, there was 3 different times he had a little feeling. As soon as we walked, of course, I had a feeling when you walk through that first gate going into prison. Thank God the gate didn't lock behind us. There was nobody at it. But that's a funny feeling. And then going into prison where there's so much violence. This place has been nothing but violent. Of course, there were some good people here. Actually, another quick note: people who were given a tour. Some of the people who were given a tour were old people who were actually in prison here, incarcerated here, who've changed their life, and now they've come back to help do tours. And man, they can tell some stories too. We didn't actually get a guide. Me and him had to stay on our own, which that's what we wanted to do.
Yeah.
So we had free reigns, and naturally we stayed away from everybody.
Yeah.
But anyway, Riley got some feelings as we went in the door, cell block D, down in the hole. You think about a hole, you see movies and stuff, and you're like, dude, you're going to the hole.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird when you actually find out there really is a hole.
Yeah, it is weird.
So we got some pictures of that. We had to be careful. They don't like you taking pictures. There's all kinds of rules. There's rules everywhere, right? I mean, so anyway, that's the old-fashioned whipping post. In cell block D, you really felt it. In cell block D, you had that heavy feeling. We were like, dude, you feel that? And Riley was like, yeah, I feel it. I feel like something's off. Well, you tell it. I cut you off. I'm sorry.
I felt like something was trying its best to affect me because it did not want us in there on its territory.
Yeah.
Even though it had passed, it still claimed that territory as theirs because there were definitely at the time prisoners who loved their families that were there.
Oh yeah.
Because all in the cells up and down the aisle, we looked at each of them, and almost in every cell there was a painting of one of their children.
Yeah, there were paintings of children. I would drawn with a pencil or something, not actually ink, but we got a few pretty cool pictures that we'll show you a few that were in the cells. This place has been closed for, I don't know, since the 80s. I ain't sure. I can't remember. I should know, but it's been closed a while. So yeah, that's the old whipping post. So this is outside past the whipping post, looking at. Actually, this was their gym. They had a gym back in the day. So a little bit of activity for them. So on the whipping post, if you made it to the whipping post, the lady told us you were guaranteed to get that wood handle with that leather strap. That was the favorite thing the guards would use, and they weren't allowed to stop beating you until the whelps were bleeding. So that's pretty raw.
Yeah.
Of course, them long shackles, that's a little bit intimidating.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was a picture. There were lots. It's amazing how many they got in their little museum there.
That looks like some 50 Shades of Grey BS right there in them shackles.
They got all kinds of weapons in those cells, man. It's amazing what the prisoners can use to make weapons with too. What do you call when they're all them different little spike knife things? They got a name for them. I can't think of it.
You mean the throwing stars?
No, they ain't throwing damn stars in prison.
I know.
Shanks.
Oh yeah, like something you can make on your own.
Yeah.
A prison shank. Yeah.
Yeah, that strap does look like it's seen its days. I'm pretty sure it's been on many a person. Got to feel the other end of that thing, which I'm sure, man. I'd say some of them probably deserved it, and there were probably some of them who did not deserve it. But yeah. So little history. I caught this. I had no idea. Everybody knows who James Earl Ray is, right? James Earl Ray. This guy here spent a lot of time in Brushy Mountain. Guess what he did? He shot Martin Luther King. So he did not die. Um, he did not die at Brushy Mountain. He was moved to another prison, but he was here for a long time. So James Earl Ray spent some time there, which was, I guess that would be a big name. Of course, everybody would know him. I didn't remember his name until we got in there looking. I was like, the name sounds familiar. What did he do? Um, what's it saying? Yeah, he confessed to the assassination of Dr. Martin Luther King in 1969. So yeah, that dude was there. Byron Lotax Looper, that was another big name, politician guy. Naturally ended up embezzling money and all kinds of other things. This guy right here, remember this name before we bust off tonight, and we'll help you remember this name. But look at that face. I don't remember this guy, but back in the '90s, this guy, I think they called him the fast food restaurant killer. This dude would go up to Shoney's, McDonald's. He'd kidnap somebody, slit their throat. So this guy, he died. I think he did die at Brushy Mountain. Um, Another thing that got me was all the deaths in Brushy Mountain from inmate to inmate. So the most deaths actually happened at the prison in the cafeteria.
Yeah.
In the mess hall. You know, we had a few EVPs in there too.
And
we did Spirit Box. Spirit Box, we could, as usual, couldn't get nothing playing.
It was
not like Harmony Hall or different places. We got just 2 or 3 words. We knew something was communicating with us, but it was that little, we call it a blip.
Yeah.
It's like a noise, but it's not a plain name.
Not quite. They didn't have enough power to speak to us through that noise that was playing.
Yeah.
It's like they wanted to, they just couldn't.
That's right. So this is Riley going down. He's made it down the steps, going to the hole. I actually thought this was the hole right here. It wasn't. That's a room they take you in before they strip you down and put you in the hole. This is the short hallway in the hole. This place is probably 12 foot in the ground, and there are 4 cells. So it's not just one room in the hole. As you can see, there are 4 cells here, 4 doors anyway. And inside those doors is, let's see, let me back up here. Inside is just it's like a 3 foot wide. It's a narrow door. The door is not even 3 foot. And probably 4 foot long. And the only daylight you get is a little bit that comes through these holes on the front of that door. Yeah. There's an actual gap at the bottom of the door. There's not even a slide window. There's a gap at the bottom. And there's a hose that runs through barely runs through one of the holes in the door for water, and they slide your food, and it probably was bread and water back in the day under the bottom of the door.
Yeah.
So that's probably a good sight for some people. That's what you see when you were making it out of the hole. That's the stairs going back out. This is just one of the cells inside the building. I'd hate to be there. One sink, a toilet, you sit out in the middle of everybody and do your business. So here's another thing we'll tell you. So this place is 4 stories, 4 floors of jail cells.
That happens to be the same place where I got that feeling walking down that area right there.
Yeah, we were on the 2nd level when we went up.
Yeah.
But if you see the chain link fence, it actually is welded wire mesh. It's not chain link fence. That wasn't there. It was only a rail at one time on the. See, we're standing on ground level. So those 3 levels up where the welded wire, the metal screen wall, they added that after about, I don't know, she said after about 10 years, they ended up adding it because over 30 people, prisoner to prisoner, fighting, had thrown each other off, and over 30 people had died falling over the rail, falling down on the concrete, which I thought was a pretty cool fact. You know,
yeah,
there's some bad dudes in here at one time, I'm sure, killing each other. And I guess it's probably like that today. Other than the security, I would think the security today is a lot better.
Yeah.
And it's just some random pictures. We were looking for shadows, any type of apparition. Lady at the gate said there's nothing to see apparitions in the dead still of the day. So we looked through the pictures. We didn't really see anything. The first time I glanced at this one, there's a fire hydrant back in the back, and it looked like someone was squatting down. I was like, "Oh, we found one, Riley." But it wasn't. This is where Riley was at when he got a weird feeling. This is we're up on the second or third floor, and man, we both could feel it. And like we said, we're like, dude, we know you're here. We feel it. We feel it.
Heavy feeling.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do something. We're gonna do something a little different tonight. I couldn't figure out how to upload it. I hope you guys can hear it. We're gonna play a few EVPs. This was a let's see paper. One of these EVPs we have. We're on this floor. I don't know if I'm gonna play the right one, so I'm gonna play. I hope you guys can hear it. You should, if you can hear me talking through this microphone. So the first EVP, I think this one was going to be when we were on this floor trying to talk to someone, and there was a cell that Riley and I. He called it first. You could feel a presence.
Yeah.
Who knows, man? I don't know. You got to know. You just got to know. If you feel it, you feel it. If you don't, you don't. So let's see if we can hear this.
It walks like a duck and it sounds like a duck. It's usually a duck.
Yep. Let's see. Next. Oh, that was the wrong one. So we're going to go back. That was the one. I don't know if you can hear it. I'll play it again. You barely can hear it. So I just told you to remember the name. Dennis, was it Dennis Ray Reed? What was it? Dennis Reed. Let's see. Sorry, I'm going back. Oh, there he is. So this is what we think we're hearing. His name is Paul Dennis Reed. This was the restaurant killer. The dude went on a crazy violent killing spree, and he actually got in a lot of trouble with Brushy Mountain, a lot of fighting, a lot of bloodshed. This dude was all about violence and all about blood. So I'd say he was, the lady said he was the baddest of the bad at this prison. If that tells you anything. Oh, went a little too far. Let's see. So right in here. So we got that right there. What we just got, was it here in this?
Yeah, it was right in there.
Yeah, so we feel like we don't know if it was this guy, but I can tell you what me and Riley are hearing is, I'll let you hear it again. It's quiet. It says read. It sounds like read. I know you guys probably can't hear it, but there's a big hit at the end. Read.
Yeah, I heard it.
So anyway, there's a little. It seemed like we could hear it a lot better earlier. Anyway, so we think, man, we were thinking that with the Reed fella, the baddest of the bad, he wasn't scared to tell us, hey, this is Reed.
Yeah.
Reed. So anyway, that was a cool EVP we got.
Yeah.
Of course, that's another cell. That's where you don't drop the soap, from what I hear. Don't bend. If you do drop it, don't bend over and pick it up in this area at a place like this.
Yeah.
That's a shower right out in the middle of the hallway. Man, there's no privacy here. Not a place you want to be. So this is the cafeteria. We got some long
spirit box sessions.
Spirit box sessions in here. We got Man, you could feel it. Anyway, looking through this window into what was the cafeteria, you see the two circle holes in the window. One on the left about what I'd say is 9 o'clock. One on the right at 3. Those holes are big enough for, he said, usually a 30-06 rifle, some sort of a rifle. Said at least 24 people had been shot through that window. A guard shooting somebody in a fighting situation. That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot. And look, back in the day, I'm pretty well no different than today. I don't think they were shooting to wound. If they were going to take the action to shoot you through that window,
they're probably going to kill you.
Chances are you're going to be gone. Yeah. So this is another look inside the cafeteria. This was in one of the cells that caught mine and Riley's eye. You can see the teardrop under Jesus's eye. This is my beloved son. So that was really, really touching. Anyway, so in the cells, there were all kinds of stuff. Of course, there were things that I wouldn't show you. I mean, some vulgar looking things, vulgar artwork, somebody's artwork, just all kinds of things. If you can imagine, it's probably on the walls in this place. And it's funny, this place it hasn't been cleaned up. It's just like it was left, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
I mean, just like it was left. Of course, another picture outside looking at the back of the mountains toward the guard shack. Back of the building. This is a place right here. I'm going to back up. That's the outlet of the storm drain inside this facility. This place is cautioned off, the caution tape, to show you there's a storm drain where water enters in here. And anyway, at one time, some people, prisoners, escaped and actually made it out. They didn't make it out of town, but old Red caught them. Old Red caught them before the morning. So yeah, so this is the storm drain right here, where they come out, where they made it out, but they didn't get too far. Little sign as you're entering, dangerous since 1896. This is when this prison opened in 1896. Man, that was about Civil War time. How about that? I didn't even think about that the other day. So yeah, man, Brushy Mountain's got it going on. So that one EVP, man, I wish you could hear it better.
Yeah, I do too. You got a clear read.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to play it one more time. I know you guys can't hear it. So on our end, you can hear it pretty good, pretty plain to read. So we'll go through. We got 3 more. We had a lot of EVPs, but only 5 of them actually had something that we feel like was worth showing. So we'll play these and see if we can remember where we were at when we played them. So here's another one. Is there anyone in here with me and Riley? Just listen in the background, and we're in the room by ourselves. Anyone here with me and Riley right now? We can hear you if you speak. So we're in this second or third floor in these jail cells, and we're the only ones in there. And we could not hear this when we were doing the EVPs, could we?
No.
What are you looking at?
It looked like we had 0 people up.
No, it's showing there's 8 folks up here.
Oh, okay.
But anyway, we're playing the ones where there was nobody in the buildings with us. This was getting later in the afternoon. It was just us. We stayed to ourselves. We could not hear what we hear on the EVP, which is what the good thing is about an EVP. It picks up things that you can't hear.
Yeah.
So let's just listen at the chatter in the background if you can hear it. Is there anyone in here with me and Ralph? So my favorite thing is, who is this? Who are we talking to? I want a name. I just feel like you can start a conversation better if I know who you are. Yeah. So, but as soon as I mash play, listen right to start with. Is there anyone in here with me and Riley? Oh, let me start it over. Sorry. Is there anyone in here? Is there anyone in here with me? It's like it says no. Is there anyone in here with me? Yeah. What was it? A yeah.
It was a yeah.
Sorry. Is there anyone? Yeah. Anyone in here with me and Riley? That's a yeah. But listen in the background. Is there anyone here with me and Riley right now? We can hear you if you speak. Hear the steps. Yeah. Feel like you can hear a dum dum, and it sound like a little, I don't know, like a little moaning sound. As soon as I mash play, you'll hear that. Yep. Is there anyone in here with me and Riley? And there was something else. Did you hear that? Is there anyone in here with me and Riley?
Yeah, I heard.
What was that? I just picked that up. Is there anyone here with me and Riley?
While you were talking.
If you speak. It was right when I started talking. There was another word. Is there anyone in here with me and Riley? It sound like you suck. No, I don't know. Right now, we can hear you if you speak. All right. So yeah, that was a yeah, loud and clear. That we can agree that was a yeah. So here's the second EVP. We think we got something. Keep in mind, me and him are not hearing any of this while we're there. We just hear it when we start back. You know. Anyway, we didn't do a live because there was zero cell service at this place. That's why we didn't go live. So I forgot to tell you that. We were upset. We got in there. We were like, man, we couldn't even make a call out. A text would not even work out in this place. It's remote. Let me tell you, it's remote. Yeah. So that's why we didn't go live. And we held all this information. And we would say we'll just save it for Wednesday night live. So here you go. EVP number 2. We're standing outside cell block 35. That's on the hallway. The main prison building. Is there any spirits here still? Footsteps. It's just got a dead silence. That don't mean we can't hear. If you're here, we can hear you. Who? Hear the hoots.
Yeah. And
there's just like hum. It's like a conversation going on. Know you're here still. In the room with us. We're looking for communication.
That we had no idea about.
It sounds like a little kid, a very high pitched voice, and a pure conversation going on, and we're the only ones in the building. All right, EVP number 3. You remember what this one was?
No.
Let's see. We're outside of cell block 28. Who's in here with us? We know there's a spirit in here. We feel your presence. Yes.
That was awesome.
I don't know why it said yes. You know, I was basically saying we feel you in here. We know you in here. We can feel it. So that is as loud and clear as you're going to hear. So listen to this again. We're outside of cell block 28. Who's in here with us? We know there's a spirit in here. We feel your presence. Yes. It's yes and something else. I have no clue what it is. What does it sound like to you? Oh, you got something else going on over here.
Yeah. What
so it's definitely yes and another word. I can't make it out at the end. We're outside of cell block 28. Who's in here with us? We know there's a spirit in here. We feel your presence. Yes, something.
Yeah, I can make out yes, but I couldn't make out what they said after.
We're outside the cell block 28. Who's in here with us? We know there's a spirit in here. We feel your presence. Yes, something. I don't know. All right, here's this will be the last one, I think. Let's see what this one is. Was it ah? So this was toward the end. I don't know why. maybe we look like we're the people who should just get it. But this was when we got the old-fashioned leave. So where were we at when we got the leave?
When we got to leave, we were standing in front of
Was it cell block? Was it
D.
inside cell block?
the cell block D when we got to leave, and
So cell block D, like we were saying, was the lockdown area. So listen loud and clear. I hope you can hear it. We can hear it. There was a leave. You hear it? Leave.
yeah, I heard it clearly.
Did you hear the leave? There was something. There was a little noise right before it. It was like a or I don't know. Maybe it was the end of a word. I'm not sure. Yeah, no doubt.
Somebody said, sounds like a yeah to me.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it one more time. I ain't gonna bore you with it, but we just the EVPs. So if any of you guys are interested in any paranormal investigation, man, you can take your cell phone, download the voice recorder. Man, your phone's going crazy, dude. So you can just download your voice recorder and it will pick up all kinds of things, man. It's really cool. We don't use this enough, but really, this is all you have to have if you want to go do some investigation. I mean, the REM pods are nice. The SLS cameras are actually great in certain places.
Yeah.
I mean, you can buy anything you want, but if you got your cell phone, download your voice recorder, and it will pick up this stuff. Of course, I feel like it's a little more staticky when I'm listening to the playback than what you are hearing. It's pretty clear to hear Riley and myself. So I'm gonna play it again. I don't know what the was, and even when I mash play, I hear something in the background. It sounds like a little bit of a conversation. And here again, it's just me and him in this building.
Yeah.
I was like, leave, leave. So yeah, that was a leave, and we didn't leave. We didn't hear that. We didn't hear it when we were there, so we just picked it up on the EVP. So that was great. So the EVPs were good. We got some spirit box sessions with nothing really clear. I'll just be honest, nothing really clear. I will tell you this: we're going to go back. We're going to go back. Dylan's got to go. We got to get Dylan with us. We're going to go back to Brushy Mountain. We're going to set up the actual night tour and do an investigation. We'll get the whole place to ourselves. There are some weird places here. There were a few people reached out to Riley and I and like, you guys need to be careful there. I've heard a lot of stories. There have been a lot of stories of things that happen here. Lot of apparitions, a lot of people walking. So we're going back. We're going to put this one on our belt. We're going to take all our equipment and to get what we got in the daytime and all the feelings we were getting. This place will be wild
at night.
At night.
Gosh, I could only imagine.
And the guy and the lady, she mentioned to us, she was like, it's very active during the day, but it's closer to when the sun goes down, it just gets more and more and more active. But the fact that she even sees apparitions and stuff during the day is wild to me.
Yeah, me too.
So anyway, that sums up the Brushy Mountain for us. We feel like we got the name Reed. After everything we're doing, I'm always asking for a name. We feel like we got Reed.
I will say before you end it that at Brushy Mountain, my father here took our Tempest device. That was another thing we took.
Yeah. And
the Tempest is a lot like the Ovilus. It works around spirits, EM fields they're putting off.
So the Tempest
to generate word.
The Tempest is probably like twice as big as your wristwatch. So it's very easy to conceal. You can put it in your pocket. So we had our phones with our EVP. We took the Tempest because it was small and we could hide it. and we took a small spirit box. That was all we took. But yeah. So what about the Tempest?
It was generating words the entire time we had it on in there.
Yeah, it was.
So there was a lot of activity going on in that place. It was clockwork.
Yeah.
I did notice one thing I will say about one little session I did in the hall room. You know, going there had been a lot of a lot of just terrible emotions, agony, and a lot of hate down there. And that's harbor for a pretty ugly spirit if you can imagine. And I got some, while I was running a session down there in the hall, I got some pretty not so kindly remarks from the device I had.
Yep. We hadn't figured out how to post it yet. Oh, another note, we got high speed internet now. That's been a problem for the last 31 weeks.
Yeah.
Actually 30. So we got our internet straight. So we shouldn't be, unless the internet goes out, we shouldn't be lagging anymore. So with that being said, we've actually started trying to edit some videos. We're going to be posting some of the Spirit Box sessions from Brushy Mountain. We're going to be trying to get some of the video edited. Harmony Hall, I jumped back on it real quick. I shouldn't. Harmony Hall was good.
Harmony Hall, our last trip, was actually great. And
I think Harmony Hall was this week that you can go. There were still tickets left. You can still go and go investigate Harmony Hall. I hope you had as good a luck as we did. Man, we had some good stuff at Harmony Hall this time. We had great stuff last year.
Yeah.
The cell phone sliding across the floor last year was as big as anything we've seen. But as far as the SLS footage we got this time was off the chart.
Yeah.
Especially in that one room.
Yeah. And the room upstairs where I was at, while I was doing a spirit box session, I couldn't get nothing to come through and communicate with me. So, you know, typical Riley, we're going to provoke, we're going to upset something that I can't even see.
So, yeah, you got things started right to start. Me and Dylan and Kinsey were downstairs trying to put equipment together, get the camera system hooked up. And this dude's sitting upstairs in the pitch black dark. Of course, on the cameras, you can't tell it's dark with the night vision. In one of the most haunted rooms in this place, supposedly at Harmony Hall, the doll room, and he's up here doing an incantation, trying to disrupt and get the spirits moving. And I be daggone, they did immediately.
It sounded like a fleet of small helicopters landed on top of the roof above me. There was knocking all in the walls around me, and the REM pod on the floor while all this knocking was going on was consistently lighting up, like more than I'd ever seen a REM pod light up.
I don't know if we had a camera live at that time when all this was going on. I know we did some of it, so if you watch some of the live, you can go back and see it because we were live there. But I think some of that was live.
You had just started going live when all this started going on. The cameras we have currently do not have volume.
Yeah.
But
we're gonna get that figured out too.
Yeah, we are gonna get that figured out.
It's been several times we wanted some volume.
It's only uphill for down south from this point.
That's what they say. So holidays are fast approaching. Anyway, I don't know why I jumped to that. I was thinking about what we're trying to work in before the holidays get us. We still got the local one that we said we're. Let's see if I can pull this up. See if you guys remember before we left, this happened, and we got it looks wild, man.
Yeah. So we're
going to try. I don't know how in the world we're going to work this in, but this happened. I've spoken to the guy 2 more times last week, and he has seen 0 on camera. He's took lots. This guy's took lots of pictures. Nothing else has come through. So I mean, it's not like they're faking anything. This dude, he don't really want to see anything, but he's been trying to catch something else since I told him just keep on taking pictures. You never know. But we're going. I don't know if we'll make it this weekend. We just got so much going on work-wise since we were off a few days. But I'm not going to say we ain't going to make it. We're going to try to make it over here Saturday.
Yeah.
So we're going to check this out. It's been on our mine and Riley's mind for a while now since this happened.
Yeah.
So,
and after we check this one out, we've got a few new locations that have just popped up to us actually in Kinston, North Carolina. So right here at home, that will be easier to access instead of having to go buy a new Bucky doll and go drive off somewhere far.
we might take a Bucky doll. So we got another place in Kinston. We've been invited. There've been some things happening. We've been invited over to the old power plant in Kinston, to check it out. So we're going to do that, and hopefully we can go live. I know there's internet there, so we'll be able to go live there.
Yeah, on top of the old power plant, I believe there's 3 or 4 other locations in Kinston.
Yeah.
That I got a tip on. So
we got a lot happening. We could stay as busy as we wanted to doing this, but you got to work and pay the bills first. So we try to work it all in. But yeah, that's a wild picture, ain't it?
Yeah, that is a wild picture. That dude off over there by the tree beside the barn.
Yeah, we've heard a lot of people. I've never thought about the old power plant. Now that you start talking about it, there's a lot of people say the same thing, that's just an eerie, creepy place at the old power plant. But we're gonna find out. I don't remember ever going there. I know where it's at, but I've never been there. That's what William Pike said. That place has always creeped him out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and it does me too, from what I hear. Anyway, I'm excited to go to it.
I am too.
But this picture right here still gets me. That looks like it's got a scream mask to me. Don't look like a scream mask.
Yeah.
When you blow it up, look at that.
Yeah.
You tell me that kind of got a little pointed chin.
Yeah.
Little round face. I mean, dang it, gone. And it looks like it's a
holding something like a scythe.
Yeah.
Almost like a reaper would.
Yeah, I mean you can see an outline up here, kind of like a hat off the back.
Yeah.
It looks like a reaper, man. It looks like the old Grim Reaper with that what's that?
Scythe.
No, the mask. The scream mask. That's what it looks like to me. I'm pretty sure it's not. But anyway, man, that's what I got for tonight.
And
we didn't make it to the witch cave. We went to the mountains, brought back some sick family members. We did make it to Brushy Mountain, and we'll move on from here. That's what we do.
We'll be going back to Brushy Mountain.
Yep, we'll be going back to Brushy Mountain for sure. But anyway, we're gonna be setting up to going to this place with I call it the Reaper dude. We're gonna try to check that out this weekend, maybe Saturday or Sunday. In between a lot we got going on, we're gonna go check this place out and set up a date within the next few weeks for sure. Well, it won't be next weekend because we're gonna be tied up all that weekend. But the following weekend, we're gonna see if we can't work it in there. What do you think?
What is?
The power plant.
Yeah.
So the weekend of the 3rd.
I think I got it lined up for the 11th.
Of November?
Yeah.
That's good because next weekend, let's see. Yeah, next weekend will be the 3rd and 4th. We'll be at the Down East Holiday Show this year. Again, this is about, I don't know how many years we've been doing that. So it's in Green Button Convention Center. Kick off the shopping season for retail. We're going to have our coffee trailer there this year and express yourself. We'll have a booth inside.
Let's put some down south shirts on the coffee
Yeah,
trailer.
me and Riley gonna be manning the coffee trailer, and we're gonna try to have some down south shirts to sell. I don't know how many people be going to Christmas show to buy down south shirts, but you never know.
Yeah, you never know.
We'll have some on the coffee trailer.
Yep, around back.
Yep. Anyway, that's all I got for tonight, everybody. I appreciate everybody hopping on here.
Me too.
You got anything else, cuz?
I will say, before we get off of here, we are really wanting to, being we were talking about the editing earlier, we are really getting right to start using our new YouTube account.
Yeah, we got to get it right.
The one that was just made.
Yeah, and this live tonight, we're going to YouTube, and sadly, it's still going to the old one. So it's not set up exactly right, but we'll get it figured out.
Yeah. Here, let me pull it up.
See, I can't even hardly pull it up when I go to it. I think it's because it's got all the underscores.
Here it is. Down. Can y'all see that?
It's kind of blurry. Pack it up here. There you go.
Go check this YouTube out. We got 8 videos up there right now.
So you got down, slat. No, that's a
dash.
A dash. Uh-oh, she went dark.
Yeah, it went dark.
So it's, I'm gonna call it out. Bring it down. Downs.
Down dash south dash supernatural
dash ENC. Is that what it is?
Yeah, ENC.
You think it's hide all the camera? There you go. Down dash south dash supernatural dash ENC. So that's the new one. Out. That's the new one.
That's the one that we will be posting to as of now.
All right, y'all. That's all we got for tonight. As promised, we're sorry we couldn't go live at Brushy Mountain. It would have been awesome, but like I said, it was 0 reception of anything.
Yeah.
If we'd have been in trouble there and needed to get up with somebody, we'd
been screwed.
We'd have been in big trouble. So, but anyway, well, I appreciate it. Thank you all for hopping on.
Share this live.
Yeah, share it if you feel like it. We'll appreciate that. Oh, we're going to be giving away some T-shirts again. Me and Riley are going to be, between now and Sunday, we're going to be printing some T-shirts, some down south shirts, and we're going to be giving away some, and then we're going to put them, we're going to get them right to sell. So
yeah,
be looking out for that. We'll let you know on the giveaway. Like this live tonight, and share it, and show us that you shared it.
And in the group, we'll say something before we get off. In the group, I've made 2 or 3 posts about our YouTube page that we just showed y'all. If you can find that post in our group, share that out to all of y'all's followers. We've got to get this YouTube up and going. We're trying to make progress with the video editing and all of that. And if we're going to go through with that, our YouTube really needs some new attention, some new members to our page.
It'd be nice if the page, if we could get all the members on it to go to check out the new one, then we'll delete the old one to be done with it.
Yeah.
But until that happens, we'll just have to wait and see. But yeah. Check out the YouTube. Anyway, we appreciate it.
And share this live, like and share it for a chance to win your shirt.
Thank you, Susan, for typing that up there. Why didn't we think of that?
That was smart.
We could have typed that up here. Thank you for doing that. We appreciate it. Down dash south dash supernatural. Yeah, you got it right too. I can't hardly figure it out.
Gosh, that's amazing. Yeah.
Anyway, we got to go. We're ready to eat supper. Thank y'all for hopping on.
Thank you all. And y'all, until next time, you know where you can catch us at that down south out.
Later, y'all. Have a good week.